This is Sarah.
And this is Susan, and welcome to Shh and Shut Up.
Where you? Shh, because we can't shut up.
Hi, guys. Sorry about last time. So we took an extra
Sorry,
week off.
guys.
We were both out of town, though, the weekend before, so
We've been busy girls.
we've been busy. So, do you want to give an update on how you've been busy, Sarah?
Sure. I a few weekends ago when I was out of town before when we were supposed to be uploading last time, I was in Oregon with my boyfriend Nolan, and he was meeting my family. So he got to hang out with everyone. We went to the beach, we went to the gorge, saw a bunch of waterfalls, touched the ocean. It was honestly so good. And
Get some sea
then
air.
some sea air. Yeah, so
Those are big
he's
things. That's
big
exciting.
things. He's met my family. Do with that what you
Huge.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really, and then I've been like school's been busy and then some other things, but yeah.
Well, those are all good things.
Yeah, great things.
Yeah. The weekend we were supposed to upload, so I guess 2 weeks ago, I was in Philly visiting my cousin that weekend, and then just I got back the Monday morning. I just drove straight to class, so just kind of busy, but it was good to see my cousin. Had a good time. And then, guys, this is crazy, but I have to share this life update. I got DM'd by an executive producer.
I forgot this has happened since we recorded last.
I got DM'd by an executive producer on Suddenly Amish on TikTok. And I was like, this surely has to be a scam. But also, who is scamming with Suddenly Amish?
Yeah,
Like,
that's random.
so random. And, anyways, so she was like, oh, we want to like set up a meeting. And I was like, what? Also, I then took a careful look at my TikTok because I was like, right, so what about my TikTok is making the executive producer of Suddenly Amish reach out to me. Right? Like,
It's kind of hilarious.
it is kind of hilarious, but I literally had a Zoom call with her, like a 10-minute Zoom call last week, and then next week I have an official casting interview. So that I'm probably not gonna be on this season because, I've got things this summer and that's when they're filming. But they're like, oh yeah, well then we can save your interview for future seasons or other opportunities. And I was like, right.
Right.
But anyways, so I'm gonna become Amish.
Yeah, that's
Um,
official, basically.
yeah, so I'm like, well, maybe this is why I'm not like this is why like I need to continue my streak of not going on dates with people here in State College, and just in general, because
Yeah,
I
you have to be
I
single so
have
that you
I
can
have
be.
to be single when I go on the show.
Yeah. I
Because
mean, it's the only option, really.
it's really the only option. Like I have to be single when I go on the show. So yeah, that is such an interesting life update.
That is interesting, but you have to do it, have to pursue it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm doing the interview. I was like, wow, why couldn't this opportunity have found me before grad school?
Honestly.
Because then I wouldn't have gone to grad school. I would have joined the Amish. And
True. You know what? God's timing. It's perfect. So
yeah,
we'll see.
so there's a reason I've been single too, is what I'm telling myself, is
That's what
because
I'm saying.
literally like holding out for the Amish.
Yeah.
So
Duh.
that's my update. Um, Also it's sunny. Like it's sunny right now. It was sunny yesterday.
Yay.
I feel like a new person. I went on a hike yesterday. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. I feel like I'll have some big updates coming soon, but for now, that's all I really have.
yes, I think you will too soon. But that's okay.
Like
That
probably
there,
before April 15th, but not sure. Not sure exactly when.
yes, before April. Oh, is that a Tuesday?
That's
Or
a Wednesday.
oh, why
I
did
have I have pictures scheduled that day.
I was like, why that specific day?
We have pictures scheduled that day. So do with that. The podcast can do with that information what they will.
Okay. Because I was
But
thinking, I thought you were going to say April 10th.
Because we're recording that or we're uploading that day?
No, because I'm probably gonna be in
Oh,
Utah.
because Susan, that also big,
But that's
but
because of the pictures.
they are a related
They're
situation.
all it's all combined. Okay. Okay. So big things coming for Sarah in the coming months. Not big things coming for me. Um,
Yeah, Susan's coming to Utah,
well,
guys. That's a
yeah,
big thing. We have to, I think we can't downplay this, Susan. I haven't seen you since June.
I know. Well, we were on the phone talking about it and we didn't realize it had been that long.
No. Honestly, I'm grateful because those first few months I was like in tears a lot.
Yeah, it was tough.
Rip.
But that's okay because I'm coming in April
That's
and
next month.
yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it
Happy
is.
March, guys.
That is so, wait, yeah. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's March. I actually can't.
It's crazy.
Also, I fell asleep in my self-tan last night and I'm feeling a little Oompa Loompa-ish.
You, I won't lie. You are dark. You're a little Oompa Loompa-y, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Your hair is not
It's,
really pink anymore.
no, my hair is, and I think part of it is that my hair is this really weird color right now. And I think that that is also making me feel weird about,
But it looks so long and luscious. It's
thank
making,
you.
I feel like
But
my
it's
hair
like,
now looks black.
it's like still pink up here. And so if I have it in a ponytail, I like look at my hair and I'm like, is my hair brown? Like, is it like black? But then I look at the ends and I'm like,
No, she's
oh
blonde.
no, like I'm still
Susan's blonde.
one. And I was talking to one of my friends at church today, and her husband was there, and he was like, yeah, but it's like dyed, like that's the dyed color. And I was like, no, 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 the blonde is me.
The
I'm like,
blonde is real. The
the
pink
blonde, the pink
grows
is
out of my head,
obviously,
actually, also. Just
well,
kidding.
yeah, because I'm a mermaid. Um,
Duh.
but I was like, no, that's why I have like weird issues with like seeing like my roots and like weird like the pink is just it's a really dark pink. And so because my whole head's not pink, I just am like, oh, my hair should be blonde right now, but then like half of it's not still, and so I feel really weird about it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I also think this lighting is also like the shadowing's also making me look strange on this video. But
I think the lighting is making my hair look darker. That's what I've decided.
yeah, I because you're the yeah. I think the lighting's just not doing it justice today, so maybe everyone should just listen.
Everyone, close your eyes. If you're watching, close your eyes and then keep them closed for the duration of this podcast
Close your
episode.
eyes and just listen to the sounds of my
Listen to
voice.
our voices.
What frequency is this note? I listened to the other night. It's called green sound.
Ooh.
I didn't know that there's a difference. Well, I actually can't tell the difference between white and brown noise, but I couldn't tell the difference.
Anytime someone plays brown noise, I just think of Dookie. I'm like, why would we listen to poop noise? But
But
it
do you,
doesn't sound like that.
no, it's just a
It's
different
just my
frequency.
thought. It's just literally what comes to my brain. And I probably shouldn't own up to my,
But I guess that's only if you know it's brown noise playing. Like you can't,
yeah.
like if it's just playing, you can't be like, does that, like,
No.
okay.
It's only if someone tells me they're if
Yeah.
Maddie, it's only Maddie. If Maddie tells me she's gonna play brown noise when we used to have sleepovers
Mm.
before she kicked me out of her bed and replaced me with a
How dare
husband.
she get married?
Ugh, it's fine.
So rude. So rude. Also, yeah, you need more single friends, I've decided.
I do need more single friends, yeah.
Yeah, because you need, well, actually, never mind. I was gonna say I need to have more single friends so that I can meet them, but I'm joining the Amish anyway, so it actually doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter anymore. So, yeah. Well, anyways, do you want to
Yeah,
introduce our topic?
sure. Okay, guys, today we're talking about food. We're talking about some of our like fave recipes, some things we like to make. I don't know, hopefully give inspiration to the crowd because Susan and I have been discussing we're recommitting to cooking. I mean,
Mm.
Susan's been doing a great job with her cooking. I still have been cooking and like meal prepping, but I've gotten real lazy with it, frankly. It's been like the same constant things and I'm bored of it. And I used to switch it up at least a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I love those things, and they're not even hard. So I'm recommitting. So this episode is partially for me, and also maybe our audience wants some inspiration.
Inspiration, yeah. Do you want to start, Sarah?
No, you can start.
Okay. Um, so I love to bake and cook. I've said previously, maybe not to everyone, but I've said previously that if I wasn't allergic to food, I would probably do culinary school instead of grad school.
Yeah.
But because I really love to cook. I really love to bake specifically. Oh my gosh, it's a dream of mine to go on the Great British Baking Show. I will get on that show one day. Maybe Suddenly Amish is my path to the Great British Baking Show. I had someone tell me it was
Oh,
my
I
path
like
to
that.
Dancing with the Stars, but like maybe it's my path to the Great British Baking Show because I think I'd do better on that than Dancing with the Stars, even though I probably still wouldn't like do super well on the Great British Baking Show.
I'd be entertained on both. So take 'em, do both.
Okay. But after Suddenly Amish, obviously. But
Yeah.
if I join the Amish, like I can't do any.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, but I'll just go on the show and like marry an Amish man, but like not be Amish.
Right.
Anyways, but I love to cook and bake, but sometimes it is mentally taxing, especially like
Yeah.
the thought of cooking every single night when I get home is just too much. Like it's like I've had a long
Especially when
day.
you're only cooking for yourself.
Yes. It's
I
like
think that's why it
well,
feels so easy to be like,
and that's why I like to feed others because I'm like, this gives me
yeah,
an excuse to like actually cook. And like, I've been wanting to make this recipe for a while, but it's like low-key not worth it to just make it for myself, which I think is a bad mindset. I think you should.
no, I agree.
I think like you are worth it. You are worth making the fun recipe. It also helps that we will both eat leftovers.
Oh, yeah, we're big leftover
If you're
girls.
not a leftover girl, like unfortunately, you're
Become
probably
a
gonna.
leftover girl.
Well, yeah, I think you should become a leftover girl because if you don't like leftovers, you're probably not gonna like meal prepping. And I think life becomes, especially when you're cooking for yourself, like you need to you need to meal prep. Like
Yeah.
like it takes away a lot of the mental like
Load?
load of
Burden?
the day, and you're still like eating nutritious food.
Yeah.
But so I would say like currently when I meal prep, I always make, well, okay, disclaimer, Sarah's vegetarian and I am allergic to
Everything.
a few things. Notably wheat, oats. I can't have red meat or pork. I'm allergic to like technically I'm allergic to like avocados and onions and
Eggs
cucumbers
and
and just a lot of things and eggs. Yeah. So my meal prep is gonna be different. But I like to make I always, well, recently I've been making a lot of, I always try to do one protein because I know Sarah's vegetarian, but I do personally also like, I can feel a difference when I'm eating meat and when I'm not eating meat. And so I try to either do chicken or I usually do ground turkey. And I just like make like literally 3 pounds of ground turkey for the week, and then I can put it in whatever I want to eat. So I just do like
that's
salt and
fair.
pepper. And so like this week I had I had quinoa. I thought I had rice left. I didn't, so I made quinoa. I roasted some sweet potatoes and I made my ground turkey. And then it's like I can put all three together and make a bowl. I can do whatever with it. And so I really like that recently. I always eat like a bunch of cottage cheese and Greek yogurt.
We're both big. Well, I'm not a cottage cheese girl, but I'm a
Yeah.
big Greek yogurt girl. Like I do be eating Greek yogurt virtually every day, and at least once a day, actually,
If you're
probably.
not eating Greek yogurt, if you're eating normal yogurt,
Who's still eating normal
what
yogurt?
are you doing? Like, I'm sorry, like normal yogurt is really good. I like normal yogurt too. But if you're not eating Greek yogurt, what are you doing?
It's it's so tasty, and I just smacked my teeth on the mic, guys. That was my
Oh.
bad. Um,
It's so tasty.
oh, it's so tasty, but here, life hack for anyone, actually, life hack.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I know what you're gonna say, I think.
I actually have a couple life hacks, but my first one is my favorite thing, and I've been doing this for months because I mean, I don't do it every single day. but I do it a lot of days because I love it so much, is adding half a scoop of protein powder
Yep.
into your plain Greek yogurt. Here's why. And I think this also makes like the whole Greek yogurt, like some people are Greek yogurt haters, and I get it. It has a smell and it has a taste. Like,
Does it have a smell?
yes, it's a strong smell.
I've only ever noticed just the taste of I've never
No,
noticed
it's
Greek
my
yogurt.
sister won't even be in the same room with someone if they're eating Greek yogurt.
I've
It has a smell.
never,
It smells sour.
wow. Well, I always say I have a um non-trustworthy sense of smell.
That is true.
So,
Yeah,
anyways,
no, it's got a smell. Um, but I think by adding like just like half a scoop of vanilla protein powder or really whatever, or even a full scoop, um, whatever you prefer, it's one, changes the texture. It makes it like smoother,
mm-hmm.
and maybe thinner, a little bit more like normal yogurt, if that's
Yeah.
appealing to you. And then also it gives it a little bit of a flavor. Also, I would say there, if you're trying to get into Greek yogurt, you don't have to jump straight into the plain non-flavored
That is so true.
pool.
The
Like I love it now, but I didn't always, and it took me some like build up. Or like start getting a flavor and then move to plain and add some honey
yeah.
and then you'll like get used to it.
I think both of us, what when we buy yogurt, we only buy plain Greek yogurt, but or at least I only do.
I only do.
I was about to say I'm pretty sure you know. And but I will say like what got me into Greek yogurt was there is vanilla honey Greek yogurt and that stuff's insane. So a strawberry and then it's like from there it was just like I like buying plain now because also you can put plain Greek yogurt literally in anything.
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
you can put it in sauces. Like if you want to make like you can put it in sauces. I made this like elote and instead of using sour cream because I didn't have sour cream, which I love sour cream. I just actually never own it. Um I used Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt instead of sour
Yeah.
cream in like making this elote. And like you
Also,
wouldn't
you can use it in
have
like
known.
baking recipes too, like if you want to add some protein,
Oh my gosh, it's good in muffins, it's good in bread.
muffins,
Like you can put
bread.
it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I wait, can I talk about like an actual meal?
Yeah. You can
Okay.
talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Okay. So guys, one of my old roommates would know this about me, especially Aunt Susan, but I am known for a bean, a vegetable, like a protein, or a few, maybe a couple vegetables and a protein. That's like like
Sarah and her beans.
Sarah and her beans. I like rotate. It's like I rotate the items in this like list, but it's always those things pretty
Always the
much.
same.
But one of my favorite recipes is it's like garbanzo beans or like chickpeas, um, sweet sweet peppers.
Those, I think they're different things. Like sweet peppers and bell peppers are.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Bell peppers are different. So sweet peppers, like the smaller ones, like people eat them as a snack, like
Oh,
with
but
hummus or
oh,
something.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Are those different? I think, yeah,
Those
I
are
don't know.
different.
I
They
don't know.
taste different.
I have some in my fridge right now.
There. Okay, sweet peppers, garbanzo beans, cherry tomatoes or grape
Hmm.
tomatoes, whichever ones are the rainbow ones, and small circles.
I I'm lacking on my differences
I have
between
no,
cherry and
I
grape. I think
have,
they're grape.
I think they're grape. Um, and I'm kind of, I used to be a tomato hater, so also throwing that out there. And cauliflower, roast that
I'm
all.
I'm not a cauliflower lover.
I had to get into cauliflower. It took me a while. Actually everything on that list took me a while to like, other than the garbanzo beans. Because I used to be a hater of every food,
All food.
every single thing.
Study.
But
That's why study abroad was hard for Sarah.
oh my gosh. Well, and that was even after I'd grown to like be okay with a lot of foods.
Yeah.
Study abroad was so tough for that re for a few reasons, but that was one of them. Anyway, roast all of that, and then I'm looping back to my Greek yogurt idea. I made, and then I like to eat all of that with some feta crumbled on top
Hmm.
and sometimes hummus. I know that's a little bit like of a repeating thing since I already have the garbanzo beans and
Nah.
garbanzo bean or hummus, but I don't care. Um, and then I made naan like a month and a half ago,
Mm.
and the naan recipe I used had some Greek yogurt in it, and it made the naan like one really soft and moist, and two like not sour, but like
Mm,
tangy. I don't know. It was
hmm.
fire, fire, fire. And it
Yeah.
went so well with all these flavors.
Also,
And yeah.
like Greek yogurt, like there's like the proteinification of everything lately. Like everyone's trying to get their protein in, which is not necessarily bad. But if you're looking for a way that's like not just if you're looking for like I guess like a more whole food way to get your protein
Yes,
in, and especially if you don't eat meat or don't want to eat tons of meat, like eat like switching normal yogurt to Greek yogurt. Very
it's
easy.
true. And
And
plain Greek yogurt doesn't have added sugar also.
also true, and you can still put sugar on it, like
Yeah,
honey. I always
and
put honey.
berries.
I always do. Oh yeah, my favorite thing is I was meal prepping for a while. I was meal prepping Greek yogurt, chia seeds, and I put frozen berries in it, and then when they like melt, it like helps with the chia seeds. Like you do it the night before. And
Fair.
some honey,
I
so
can't do
good.
chia seeds. Their texture is still too tough for me.
Mm.
But I have been adding hemp seeds to my yogurt bowl. So
Mm.
they are crunchy, like they are like a seed.
Yeah.
But I find it hard to get like some like micronutrients and also like omega-3s, but hemp seeds have those and they really don't add much of a flavor. And I mean, a full serving of hemp seeds is like a lot of hemp seeds, but I'm like, even if I did half, if I do like half or a third of a
Half.
serving, I'm still getting more of those nutrients than I would before. And
Yeah.
it's a really easy way to add it, and it's actually delicious. It's like a slight nutty flavor, and I'm super flavor and texture sensitive, and I like it. So do with
Yeah,
that what you will.
Sarah is definitely, I would not say I'm flavor and texture. The only thing I'm texture sensitive for is I don't like chewy fish.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't eaten fish, so I'm sure
But
I don't either, but
I really like I don't know. I feel like I'm less
I'm sensitive.
sensitive. But another thing that's really easy, like I was doing this a lot in the fall, like I think I made it like 4 weeks in a row, white bean chicken chili.
Oh, I've also mead. I've also made
Mean.
white bean chili, not chicken.
Yeah.
Um,
So fire.
delicious. I just add more beans.
Yeah, so fire. Highly recommend. I don't know. I recommend like so with meal prepping, it's like you can do where like I make like the three separate things and like keep them separate and then make whatever I want with it. But like if there's a recipe you like and you're like, "Oh, I don't want to cook this because I live alone or whatever. I'm the only one who's eating it. I don't want to cook for myself." Like choose like a few, like one even because I would just make a lot of chili and I don't mind eating the exact same thing every day. But it's like
I
choose
eat food for a week at a time, like
yeah,
actually.
me too. And like sometimes I'll eat it for lunch and dinner. Like I don't know. I'm fine with
Yeah.
I don't mind repetition in food, but it's like choose a recipe you want and like even if you only eat it for 3 days and then you make something else, it's still like less of a burden on you to like eat
I
it.
also think that people get overwhelmed with like the preparing part where they're like, I don't know how to cook that well or whatever. Guys, like roasting vegetables
So easy
is so easy. Like
and so hard to mess up
it's
because
hard
it
to mess up. Just add whatever seasonings sound good together. Like I think I like probably over season my food, but it's not over seasoned because it's good.
yeah.
Like
Also, if you don't know what to put on it, literally just do a tiny drizzle of oil. Like if you're roasting something, I don't know, Sarah might disagree. If you're roasting something, you need a little bit of oil.
it I as I've learned and grown through some phases of life, I've learned oil is it does add. It adds to it. Yeah.
You need at
You
least
don't
a
need a lot,
you
but
don't and yeah, but even just doing oil, salt, and pepper for
it's true.
veggies. Like you will like that's a good starting place. But I think like I don't know, I also love to bake.
I I love to bake. I really want to make apple pie focaccia. I'm like obsessed with this idea.
Ooh.
So I actually might have to do that today. I just don't know if I have yeast because I
Mm.
let my roommates use it.
Well, you should look into that because that sounds really good, and then you should send me a picture. We could post that on our Instagram.
Oh, well then I have to.
You have
I
to.
also definitely have some homework that needs done and some things to do, but
Yuck. It's okay.
YOLO!
YOLO.
It's the week
Um,
before spring break, so it feels fake.
it is a
Not
fake
fake, but
week.
it feels like since I don't have a test this week and spring break is next week, I'm like, I
You
can
don't have a
catch it all
test.
up.
You don't have a
Nope.
test the week before spring break?
No, isn't that incredible? I do
That's
have
like
one after,
that's like
but
actually impressive for
I
your
know it's because
program.
I've had them the last like few weeks. But yeah, so I'm like, I can catch it all up over spring
Yeah.
break. I'm not, I'm not gonna take that approach, guys. But like, it is tempting.
Yeah. Oh, can I do a brief I'm going to do a brief segment on gluten-free baking.
Oh yes, please.
Just briefly, I want to mention this. So I like to make, I'll still cook with wheat sometimes and just not eat it and make things for other th people because it's,
She's really good at it.
it's much more satisfying to me to bake with wheat because you get a better rise. Everything just works better. So I'll still bake with wheat because I enjoy the process of it and then just like give it to make other people eat my food. Which no one's complained. So,
I was gonna say no one's gonna compl I've never complained. I
but
miss getting Susan's creations.
yeah, I don't know. I just love it. But one of the things I want to say, so for gluten-free baking, there's a lot of online resources.
It's
And
true.
okay, gluten-free baking usually it takes so long. What I would say is that if I was to give basic advice, because gluten-free flour is low-key expensive, and
Not low
so
key.
it is. And so trying a bunch of flours, it's like, and you baking something and then it not working is frustrating because at this point, not only have you spent time, but it's also expensive. If you are trying to make muffins, some like it works for muffins, cookies, not or like a something more loafy, like a loaf bread, like a pumpkin loaf, like a banana bread, not like a doughy bread. If you're tr making anything loafy or muffins and stuff, I would use like King Arthur or Bob's Red Mill 1-to-1. 1-to-1 flours work really good for those recipes. I've never tried a muffin recipe that doesn't work with gluten-free flour. And it's like you make the exact same thing as like if you were using wheat flour, just switch it out 1-to-1. If you are trying to make something
Yeah.
doughy, I would not recommend using Bob's Red Mill. You will get a brick, especially like you have to follow, like you can't just if you're trying to make dough, you can't just substitute gluten-free flour for regular flour. That also being said, there are a million websites for gluten-free baking that want you to have 10 million things in your kitchen. They want you to have all of these different types of starches and flours and all of these things and your own packet of
I will say
xanthan.
if you're gonna get those things, go to Winco because they have them all in bulk.
Yes, yeah, yeah. And I'm not saying that it's bad
But
to do that, but if you don't have it in you, which like I have some like tapioca starch and things because it is helpful for like I made these rolls and it's like some things it just like gets sticky. Like the dough doesn't
yeah,
form the same way, whatever. So, but if you are doing those things, if you want to make a dough, I would buy a flour that already has xanthan gum in it, so you don't have to always add it. But you don't have to. You can successfully make good gluten-free things without ha owning every single type of flour. A really good dough
fair.
flour is the Better Batter brand. It is really expensive, but it's really good. Also, if you're trying to get a rise out of gluten-free dough, I would recommend instead of just letting it rise on your counter, put it in a bowl, cover it like you would, and then put it in a bigger bowl that has a cup of like microwaved warm water.
Oh, that's smart for any
Like
rising
yeah, yeah,
capacity.
and it's like if you do that for normal dough that has wheat in it, if you do that and you wait the same amount of time that the recipe says, if you're just leaving it on the counter, you'll probably overproof.
That's fair. But if you're
But
trying to do it faster,
if you're trying to hurry, but like I'm like gluten-free dough just needs extra help.
it's
But
true.
you can still make yummy things gluten-free. I'm I've mastered the gluten-free cinnamon roll.
Oh, Susan, I'm fasting. You can't talk about that.
They're so good, but they do take forever. I mean, normal cinnamon rolls low-key take forever, but
Not low key. They high key take
they
forever, and
high-key
that's
take
why I
forever.
never make them.
But they're so good. So, anyways, there is hope if you are trying to make things gluten free. Just so you know. Also, Pinterest is your best friend.
Pinterest is your best friend for everything. I
Everything.
freaking love Pinterest.
Yeah. Also, can we talk about though how like I need Pinterest to stop using AI? Because I feel like I'll like, well,
Does my Pinterest use AI?
okay, I guess I only really started noticing it. So my cousin is really into what's her name? Anne Boleyn.
Oh, right.
My cousin's like obsessed with Anne Boleyn. And so because my cousin, like, we were like looking up some Anne Boleyn stuff and now I get stuff like that on my Pinterest. Why is like half the things on Pinterest that have to do with Anne Boleyn are AI generated images?
Oh, I have seen that. I do know what you're talking about.
It's like really annoying because it's like,
My Pinterest is not consumed by the same content, but I
yeah,
understand what you
my
mean.
Pinterest usually isn't, but when I spend time with my cousin, that's
Yeah.
what then comes up. But no, I feel like though it's like our last hope of a good like Instagram has too many ads.
Fair.
I feel like I don't see what people are actually posting anymore.
No, that it has been frustrating me.
Like that's the only reason I care. Like the occasional ad doesn't bother me, but I would like to see the people I follow in my feed actually.
I agree.
So, anyways, um, did you have anything else you wanted to add food wise?
Not, I don't think so.
If you guys, I don't know, if you, I don't know, if you want a
Maybe we should try
recipe.
and get Rex from our viewers at some point and then try and make their Rex.
That's a good idea. I will make, I'll make anything. Yeah. Oh, you want to know what I really want to make? Is I really want to make not gluten-free because I haven't mastered a gluten-free loaf of bread. Not like a like a crusty loaf type thing.
Oh, I want a Dutch oven so freaking bad. And I
I
feel
will.
like I can probably acquire one some point this year, but I want to make bread in one really, 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 really
I want a
bad.
Dutch oven, but thankfully I have two. They're like you know how like a Dutch oven you can
Oh,
use like for
yeah.
normal cooking and stuff. I have acquired because I know I had one when I lived in Tucson. I have another one. I've acquired two.
Oh, really? I
They're like bread oven things.
was gonna say, yeah,
They're like they're
I
like
don't, don't, they're,
they're the concept of a Dutch oven where like when you bake bread in a Dutch oven, you like put it in the oven so it heats up first, right? And then you bake it with the lid on, and then like the last 15 minutes you like take the lid off. So it's that concept, but it's like they're like these clay bowls, and it's like
yeah,
and it and it's like the top also is like a bowl shape that you like
it is. Yeah.
so I have two of those. I don't know what they're actually called. So they're really nice to make bread in. But I want to make people okay, because I know like at Thanksgiving time people made I see people make bread that like kind of like they'll like try to like fold the dough in a way that looks like a turkey.
I want, I
I've
saw
seen
so many
people do
people
a
do it with turkeys, pumpkins.
yes, the pumpkins too. I've seen people do bunnies
I
for
made a bunny
Easter.
cake one year for Easter, but a bunny
So
loaf
good.
of bread would be so cute.
Yeah, so I want to try to make a bunny loaf of bread. That is my Easter goal plan.
Now I really want to make bread, but I don't have yeast.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, me neither.
Maybe we could do an Instagram Dropbox of things that they want to see us
Oh,
make.
yes, that could be fun.
And then you video yourself making it, and then we can make a reel about it.
Oh, I like it.
So, yeah, guys, what do you want Sarah to make? We should post a video of you trying meat.
I have done some sampling recently.
She hasn't liked it. That's why she's still still
I'm still
vegetarian.
vegetarian. I do like
Yeah.
chicken, but I eat it extremely sparingly.
Yeah.
Like
Like
extra
extremely.
like extremely.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not trying to out you as No, it's
Oh no,
okay.
that's
Sarah has sampled some meat. I sample my allergy food. I eat a Krispy Kreme donut here or there.
sometimes you just need it.
I don't sample like some of the foods I'm allergic to because that could be Not good.
Some of those would be a bad
Some of
choice.
those would be a really bad choice. Some of them are fine, like every once in a while, and it's like I know that I'm not gonna get super severe reaction. But I really I've been craving an In-N-Out hamburger.
That's random.
And I haven't had
Girl,
an
you
in
can't eat a
I haven't
hamburger.
I haven't I haven't had a hamburger since
Have you had Impossible Burger?
yes.
Because I've been told
Okay.
it tastes pretty
Okay.
similar.
Let me say this. Well, I haven't had a hamburger since 2018. But let me say this. Like actual meat. Sorry, not impossible.
Yes.
So when I was in high school, because I was fully vegetarian for 3 years, but the problem is that I was raised in a little bit different family than Sarah in the sense that my family ate meat every night, and
Not
I
mine.
yeah, so it's like I would just like my mom would just like I would just eat whatever else we were having, and then so sometimes I would make like tofu. There's like fake like chicken nuggets. There's like fake meat stuff, or it's like
Yeah.
it's not trying to be like fake meat, but it's like something you can eat instead of meat. I've tried like all the Beyond Meat and like the Impossible Burger and stuff like that. And can I just say like it low-key freaks me out?
That's
Like
valid.
I don't know. I don't gravitate towards them ever. Like I just would rather I love a black bean burger.
Oh no, I fully agree. I was just
Yeah,
saying because the flavor I've been told is more comparable.
it is. It is. If you're like trying to be vegetarian for whatever reason and you want to ta like the taste and you want to like think you're actually eating meat, yes, I would have that. But if you just like want to have a burger, I prefer 10 times out of 10 like a black bean burger
Oh, I
or
love a
something.
black bean burger.
So, and I also I guess like I have issues with the fact that like I'd rather have something that's like in the shape of something that is like meat, like a black bean burger is like made just of black beans and corn and some stuff. I'd rather have that than something that's like trying to mimic meat.
Oh, I agree.
Because the mimicking, it just freaks me out a little. Plus, a lot of it has like a lot of soy, and I know I just said that like I also have like had tofu, but I haven't in a while. Because like I do personally try to stay away from soy because it like can affect like your thyroid a little bit.
Yeah, and my thyroid functions well, so I'm not afraid of soy.
Yeah, I my thyroid doesn't work. So I'm more afraid of it because my sister, Emily, I'm just gonna call her out. She knows this happened. Everyone knows. Everyone knows, so I'm just gonna say it. Last time she had soy milk, or maybe she's had it since. Last time she had soy milk and then spent the whole week with our family, she was crazy. Like no one knew why she was act like she didn't know why she was acting the way she did. Like it affected her hormones in some sort of way. It like actually made her crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
I experienced no side effects of consuming soy.
that is so good. But I don't know. I don't like the fake meats as much.
Fair.
I like a meat replacement, not a meat mimic.
Oh, I agree. I mean, my family sometimes eats meat mimics,
And I'm
and
not
it's
saying it's
fine in
bad.
occasion, but I prefer a
I no, but
replacement.
I want a hamburger so bad, specifically from In-N-Out. Because I think that's the last time I ate a hamburger. It was from In-N-Out. Also, the fact that there's no In-N-Out here on the East Coast, like after I went on my hike, like sometimes,
I
like
don't think I realized that.
yeah, sometimes. So in Tucson, a lot of times after I would hike, especially if I brought Bentley, which I did yesterday, I would like he loves French fries, or so we
Oh,
would
I love French
I love
fries.
French fries. So we would go to In-N-Out and it's like I would get French fries and a shake or whatever I want. And then you can get like an unsalted meat patty at In-N-Out for your dog. So
That's awesome.
it's like our post-hike snack. And then yesterday I'm like,
I want a Neapolitan or strawberry, don't care which shake from In-N-Out.
yeah, it sounds amazing. But I was like, what am I supposed to do? Like the fact that there's no In-N-Out, like even though I can't really eat very many menu items, the fact that there's no In-N-Out here is very eerie to me. It doesn't sit right.
There wasn't In-N-Out in Oregon growing up for most part, but
That doesn't sit right. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I know a lot of people don't like In-N-Out's fries, but I don't mind
I like
them. I
every
like
French fry.
them. I don't like crinkle cut.
Oh, I do. That's
Well,
what Cane's
okay.
has.
I
I
don't
like
like,
them.
okay, no, I like Cane's. I don't like, there's like,
Crinkle wouldn't be my first
okay,
choice.
I will say, so, actually, I've eaten them and I've gotten them multiple times. So, like, maybe like saying I don't like it is like a stretch, but not preferred. Like, Sonic's fries.
I don't know
Have you
what
ever
their
had
fries
fries
are.
from Sonic? They're like,
I
they're
don't
like
think
crinkle
so.
cut, but they're not like Cane's crinkle. They're different. And I don't like them very much.
Hmm. I don't know.
I got them for free though
Oh, well, at least that's good.
in the Sonic app
Nice.
because I was always getting Diet Coke from there in Tucson. But there's no Sonic here.
There's Sonic here. It's just far from my house.
There's also just
I
nothing.
might as well just go to Swig.
Yeah, so fair. When I was hiking yesterday, so I hiked to the top of like, well, I say it's a mountain, but it is the Appalachian Mountains, so they're like sizable hills.
I was gonna say, so there are hills?
There
Big
are
hills?
hills. So, but I'm at the top of this big hill, which is technically a mountain, but it is, they'll tell you out here. If you say their mountains aren't real, they'll yell at you and tell you that they're only shorter because they're old.
Sure,
Yeah.
whatever. Whatever
So,
floats your boat.
so I'm at the top of this big hill, but basically I could see the entire lots of, anyway, and I was like, wow, this really puts into perspective how in the middle of nowhere I live.
Yeah.
Because it's like the Happy Valley and then nothing. So, anyways, we like food. You should like food. If you have anything you want us to try making, let us know. Maybe we should do a bake off. We should make the same recipe and see who makes it better. And then
You would do a better job.
we could get
But
random
let's do it.
people. We could also get random people to give a rating of it out of 10 and then like we each have the same number of random samplers and then we see who gets the average higher score.
I like it.
Let's do it. We'll discuss and we'll post about what we make, but this is exciting
This is exciting. All
because
right.
I'm not very good at presentation,
Me neither.
but we'll see. Anyways, we love you guys.
We love you.
Bye. Bye. Goodbye.